Alright, seriously, welcome back to another Bingers mod draft. We doing a little mocky mock of the mocks. Alright, first pick. Yeah, we just make it real quick. Fernando Mendoza, can I say he's tall? He won an Natty. He's not that good, but whatever. He also won the Heisman. I mean, second was Pavia, bro. I'd hope he won the Heisman in that year.
What's that thing at the bottom of the screen, man?
So I'll go. Okay. Hopefully.
Orville Reese gets picked.
Wow, so we just following the mod draft simulator system? Like they tell us what to do because
Anyway.
Jeremiah Love.
All right, this pick is.
Well, actually, we gotta explain these picks. I went Jay Love because apparently it's supposed to release James Conner, and I feel like he's the best player available here at a position of need now. So I feel like with the combine he had, he showed he's explosive, he's young, good out the backfield. He's an all around good prospect, and there's not really any of these like blue chip guys in this year's class. I feel like is there really a tackle worth going at 3? I'm not sure.
That's Orville Reese because Jets just need talent in general. And Orville Reese, is super athletic. And if he plays edge, it's a super valued position. So, yeah. Think the Titans, they take Dave Bailey. He had a good combine. And I don't know, they just need something. They just need, like, to build a complete team.
It's been a good combine. We're gonna go with the biggest riser from the combine, Sonny Styles, absolute monster combine he had. But it's not only he's just an athletic freak, he can ball too. This guy is someone like I think it was like Nicky Moore last year, where it's like absolute freak, but you can see he's still a baller. I don't know how Nicky Moore fell out of the first, but that's a question for all the 32 GMs.
Browns. Literally, their whole O-line going to free agency, so they take him out. Because you play tackle, you play guard. Either one helps the Browns.
They picked up that one dude from the Texans.
Yeah, back up on the Texans. Not a good start.
No, you're starting. Ty Howard. Commanders here. I think this is where it starts getting interesting because I'm not sure if there's anybody that is the clear cut here. Because Ruben Baines, like, yeah, he's really good, but those short arms have to detract you somewhat. Caleb Downs, like, he just had a knee issues now. It's too early for Dylan Thieneman. It's too early for Sadiq. So who, if I'm the Commanders, I think you gotta take Ruben Bain here and just ignore the short arm concerns, just expect him to be as explosive with his hands as he is in the league. I mean, it's gonna be rough for him getting transition, but if he's able to generate the power that he did in college to the league, he'll be just fine.
They bring back the connection. They bring back Kool-Aid, McKinstry, and Caleb Downs. They like brothers. And they just like, was their safeties, Honey Badger and like Justin Reed, but I'm pretty sure they're retired.
Oh, Honey Badger retired, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're retired. And like, so I wouldn't hate to have Caleb Downs.
Chiefs here, I think the Chiefs need a lot of things. I think I'm gonna go someone another riser from the combine, Caleb. Undo pick. There we go.
Okay.
It's because the BFM knows the website's trash, so they gotta do an undo pick. But Caleb Banks, I think he's a baller. I think we didn't see him much this year, but when he did come, he was very impactful. He was great at the Senior Bowl. His measurables looked the best out of most of the D linemen at the combine, and he's one of those guys that has a pass rush upside. So that's someone who can probably learn from Chris Jones. Maybe don't talk about what happens when the quarterback falls and it's by himself, but yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Spencer Fandler because Joe Burrow just hasn't stayed healthy. I think for them having to face really good pass rushers 6 times now is not good. So I think they just really gotta start protecting Joe Burrow.
This one probably moves in a guard. Looking at their O-line now.
Man, they just need something, man.
Dolphins here, this is a team that needs everything and more. I think, but that secondary is so atrocious. I think you go Master Delane. The Gerard McCoy injury stuff is actually starting to become a real concern. Master Delane's debatably the best corner in this class. He's the consensus corner one in this class if Gerard McCoy just does not participate in his pro day. But yeah, that Miami secondary is atrocious. That this is going to be a tank year for a quarterback, and I just think you got to build. You just got to take BPA sometimes. And I think right here it's Master Delane.
Cowboys. They would want to go to dress some defense. Dress the defense. I feel. Who's the edges? That Falk dude still there?
Polk and Keem Macedon, Catch Howell,
Uh,
DJ Porter.
who did they take Killjoy Falk? High potential player that could make a big impact.
This is someone who's going to be a great I think this is probably one of my more favorite fits of the draft, Kedrick Full, because you already got someone who's
Mm-hmm.
good against the passers but bad against the run, and Donovan is Araku. So bring Cedric Falk, who's built the prototypical edge. You just got to see him pass rush better. Um, I think Rams here, we're going to go and get the first receiver off the class. A little receiver falling here, Makai Lemon. Devontae's getting old. This is a win now. We saw that with the move for McDuffie. I think this is a win now team. I think Makai Lemon in a Sean McVay offense will limit the athleticism concerns if there is any. Yeah.
All right, the Raiders. Hmm. I'm really debating between Freeling and Ione.
So you're going to got to protect the QB first.
But yeah, Connor Tate also. Because, like, they really just really untalented.
They would probably draft Blake Miller. Blake, no offense to Blake Miller.
I'd say protect the QB first, because, like, you don't want Mendoza to die the first time he's out there in the NFL. And, like, you could probably get a good quality receiver more down in the second, probably. I think they take Freeling just because he plays tackle, a really sought after position. Protect Mendoza.
I mean, I see Sadiq here a lot to the Buccaneers, but it's just something I just don't think they should do. I think the main concern has been defense. We'll go Gerard McCoy here. I know he's had the injury concerns, but if he was healthy, he would be the number one corner in this class, and no debate. He's the only corner in like these first round type of guys that's actually 6 foot. So he's the big corner that can play press, he can play zone, he can play anything. We just got to see how that knee is.
Yes. Hmm. I thought Caleb Banks got drafted.
He did get drafted.
Anyways, Jets. Lucky on it. Because Elijah Vera Tucker's leaving, ain't he?
Yeah, he's gonna hit free agency.
Elijah Vera Tucker's leaving, and like Ione, I think is the best offensive lineman in the draft. So
Well, with the
let's take that.
Lions here, I think we're gonna go for the high upside pick here. You go Caden Proctor here. You have Taylor Decker's leaving, and you're just hoping that like your O line coach can coach Caden Proctor to be good. I mean, this is someone who's the best athlete at the O line position. He is massive and still athletic freak. This is someone who just needs the coaching. If he can get right with the coaching, he's gonna be one of the best in the league.
Vikings. This is I can't believe I'm doing this, but the host combine and Tiny Man had a really good combine, so they take Tiny Man because Harrison dude, what's his first name? Harrison Smith's leaving. He's retired. Tiny Man, he kind of got that Harrison Smith vibes. You know what I mean?
I've been seeing a lot of receiver to the Panthers, which I find interesting. I don't. really enjoy it too much, if I'm being for real. I think the pick here would be. Hmm, this is hard. I'm not sure who the pick is. I mean, I'm looking at Carnell Tate. Maybe it's one of those situations where he's just falling too far. You have to draft him. Like, I think that's going to make it one of the best receiving groups in the entire National Football League if they draft someone like Carnell Tate at 19.
All right, the Cowboys. Oh, they addressed the edge. Their D line's addressed. I think they're really looking towards linebacker safety here, facts. Or corners too, honestly. I like Avion Terrell. He's a really good corner, and they just cut. I mean, they cut Trayvon Diggs. Like the corner play has not been good, which is part of the reason why they allow so many points.
I think I'm going DB here, but I think it might be too high for the next one off the board. I think we're gonna go and we're gonna go secure the O line with Max. I think if Aaron Rodgers does come back, you have to make his protection the absolute best that you can. Like this guy's not gonna move around much. You're not asking him to, but in order to do that, you're gonna have the best protection you can. Like you said before, Max Crosby's coming into the division. You need tackle help. You need to get better at tackle immediately.
All right, the Chargers. They might just take Kenyon Sadiq just cause tight end was a need last year. I guess they have that one dude too, but
Rondé Gradson.
they have that one dude too, but Sadiq's that one like it just had a crazy combine. Like it's gonna be hard for teams to pass on him. I feel.
This gets really interesting for the Eagles here. I think they go up and get Emmanuel Pregnon. Their O line was not what it was the previous year, and that's something that really led to them not having the successful year that they had before. I think if they want to address that, they need to address it through guard. I think their tackles are world class. I think their center, Cam Jerkins, is good when healthy. Their left guard is good when healthy. It's the right guard that really struggled this year, and this is someone maybe you don't have as a day one starter, but you can compete for that job, and just everyone gets better.
All right, the Browns take Jordan Tyson. Hope he plays.
Wow, Joel Tyson,
He's at
trade up
24.
Broncos.
They hope he plays because they need receiver help bad for Shador. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Bears here with that trade. I'm gonna go with the high potential Peter Woods. This is someone who also had a good combine. This is someone who is still very productive in college. The only concern is he, for some reason, got worse every year. Like I said, that could be very much so if teams having film on him. So get him with the right coaches, help him avoid those situations again. I feel like he'll be good.
Bills. Uh, play CJ Allen because I like they got DJ Moore, so they address receiver, and their run defense isn't very good, and part of that is you need linebackers to come downhill. And, yeah,
I'm gonna go Omar Cooper here. I think this is a guy who really is a Kyle Shanahan guy here. I think this is someone who does all the dirty work, someone who can run after the catch. I feel like this is a prototypical Shanahan guy. And that's why I'm gonna go over with him over Casey or Denzel Boston.
Texas. Stephen Pierce.
You got Caleb Loon, Chase Basante,
They take D line.
Greg
They're taking a D line. Nah. They take Lomu.
Caleb Loon.
He's a reliable guy. And I think they traded that dude a tackle,
Guard.
a guard that they traded. But either way, it's not a bad idea to upgrade because the Texans do need to upgrade on that. Oh,
I'm looking here at the Chiefs and I'm looking at this corner room, which I think is kind of pedestrian now, to put it lightly. So we're gonna go Colton Hood here
duh. I go the Chiefs, bro.
at pick 29. I
Hood
think
is
this is someone
tough.
who can play in the boundary. He's a little small, didn't really have the best combine, but I think this is still Forrest is early second round guy here.
Broncos. They lost. John Franklin Myers. They need the D line help, but they never had no receiver help. Hey, Casey Concession.
That was deep. I love Casey Conceição, but my fault.
You need people to help on this, man. You need people to open up the offense because it's really the same routes that gets rounds.
Yeah, this is someone who can really open up the
Yeah.
offense. He can play any what these offense is missing is an explosive playmaker that gets open against press man, that can get open against zones. They just need someone who just gets yards after the catch in general. KC Concepcion is one of the best in the nation at doing this past year. Patriots are going to go with Denzel Boston here. Then very nice pick. This is someone who, with big body, can win downfield. I think pair that up with Dre Mays. Deep ball accuracy is something that will cause him to be one of the best receivers in the league if he's consistent on getting open. He has a little bit of the issues. He wasn't really that great in the combine. He looked kind of sluggish. He was dropping balls, but I mean, it's the combine. How much I would rather watch actual film than the combine and evaluate a player.
Seahawks. They do need corner help. I don't know if any corner here is getting picked.
I mean, you got Brandon Chiase, D'Angelo Palms. I think it's too early for him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Keith Abney.
I know Keith Abney. I'd say that.
And then they really start.
Yeah, man. I don't think so. Maybe running back, but I feel like that's a little early too.
Darian Price at 32.
I feel like it's a little early.
I mean, in their lens, though, he's not going to be there at 64. So if you don't pick him now, you're going to have to trade up.
Considering. Why not? They take Jadarian Price because K9's leaving. I think his film was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't the greatest combine, but he's smooth runner. His film looked good.
The New York Jets here, which have had quite the haul so far. We're just getting a team that's going to keep building up for their future quarterback. We're going to go Chris Bell here. This guy's film is great. He's just someone who can separate well. The only concerns with him is his yards after catch, but this one was a big body guy, so he can really go up and make those contested catches. I think once he comes back from his ACL injuries, he might be looked at one of the steals of the draft because if he falls, we didn't really have him fall that much here. This is probably where he'd go normally without the injury, but I think this is someone who, if this is a down year, you can wait for him to get healthy.
They drafted Jeremiah Love, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Ty Simpson is in possibility, but I think they might just go out there with Brissett again because it's not like he was terrible and keep building up the team. What they got here? Hey, get you a tackle. Get you Blake Miller. And he can play tackle well. You got a franchise tackle there that you'll have for some time for your quarterback.
Giants here. I think this is another team that can do everything. David Bailey. I would like to go a weapon here for them, but I feel like it's a little too early for the next receiver, Jeremy Bernard. But I do really like that fit, though. We're going to go Jeremy Bernard here. I just really enjoy that fit. I think he's going to pair up great with Cam Ward. And Cam Ward's really somebody who can throw off the break really well. Jeremy Bernard was doing that great at Alabama. So I think this is just someone secure hands to. They didn't have a single drop this year, so this someone's just going to help Cam Ward out.
Let's take Key Messidor. They lost Max Crosby. They need someone to rush the passer and stop the run. And he's a little old, but he can do that.
Giants here. I think they're just going to go with BPA here. Emmanuel McNeil Warren. I think this one was a first round guy, maybe in a top 20 guy that's fallen to pick 37. And that's the entire reason for taking him. You just need people.
All right, the Texans.
Oh, Chase Biscuit's still here, bro.
How about some things to pick? What they pick?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, Chase Biscuit's the pick. They trade away guard, and they suck. So
Browns here. I think this is another team that's just kind of pedestrian right now, so we're just gonna go BPA right here, Cassius Howell. before the Browns. Might not be an immediate need, but this is someone who can become a rotational guy and can be very impactful off the edge.
All right, the Chiefs. They got Kev Mason, Cole Hood.
Yeah.
All right. Mhm. I think Chiefs could maybe address the O line more. What linemen's left?
Gravy Dunkies.
Got Punk. And it might have to be the pick because that one dude got cut. Mm.
Well, Bengals, you did fraud, so you lose your pick. And why did you do the Bengals twice, bro? You didn't do the pick. Ah! Alright, whatever. Bengals, you just lose your pick. Woo-hoo. Saints here, I think there's just nobody really left at receiver that I would really want them to go after. Skylar Bell, yeah, he got concerns with level of comms. Zachary Branch, only ran screens. Malachi Fields didn't have a good combine. Tonya Williams, I don't know if you've seen enough of. Let's see who else is still available. Oh, Cam McDonald. Yeah, we'll just go Cam
Yeah.
McDonald. He feels of a need inside. They're gonna lose Cam Jordan in free agency probably unless they bring him back. But there's someone who is big, can play against the run. Yeah, I mean that's all you gotta know about. He big, plays the run.
Dolphins. Just take TJ Parker, high potential player. You can get him at 43. I say that's real good value. And like, they just an empty roster that needs filling.
Picks that the Jets have. I don't know the same thing. Lee Hunter here. This is someone who's spawned a lot. But this is someone who also has great pass rush upside. So I think right here with the Jets, you're kind of just projecting for the future with all these picks that's happening right now.
All right, the Ravens. Get a Georgia D lineman, Christian Miller. I know they got Max Crosby, but your D line can never be too good.
That's gonna be a really good deal.
Yeah.
Pair him with their
Bradley
other D
Bookie
tackle.
dude.
Yeah,
He's Mike Green if he gets better.
I mean Mike Green looks like a good season. But all right, well, Buccaneers here. We address CB help. So I think the next pick here is we're going to address the linebacker position. We're going with Jacob Rodriguez, whose main concern was, is he athletic enough for the league? I think he was able to shush those concerns with the combine he had. Someone who could end up sneaking into the first.
For the Colts, then they also do the same thing, get linebacker, take Anthony Hill.
So where are you at?
What was Anthony Hill at, bro?
This is not playing football.
Anthony Hill, he's not. I don't know what
He's,
I don't know what he did also. He's nice at football, and they need a middle quarterback in the defense.
well, if I'm the Falcons, I'm concerned because my rookie is bad man. Not bad man, bad man. We're gonna go Keith Abney here. I think this is a team that can still use all the corner help they can get. But this is one of the best corners in the draft.
Trash. Well then, the Vikings are laughing at the Falcons because they got way better corner. They get sissy out here, bro. Way better corner. They laughing at the Falcons right now. Yeah, they're like, you gave me the better one.
We're gonna go Zion Young here. I think this
This
is a team that
Dion.
still need edge help. They need someone to pair up with. So I think, yeah, we go. We're just going straight trenches with the line. That was their biggest concern this past year.
All right. The Panthers. Think linebacker was a need last year, and it's still a need. They got a bunch of hunks on that linebacking core. Jay Golden, Josiah Trotter right here. Lewis dude. Hey, Jay Golden. Who's boy? Like he's out there playing linebacker. Mm-hmm.
There's another team that can use corner. We're gonna go with Chris Johnson or someone who had a great combine, someone who's is projected to go a lot higher than what they're saying currently. I think a lot of teams really enjoyed his performances. They're liking his tape. Wouldn't be surprised if this guy snuck into. I mean, I don't want to say sneak, but he was a top 40 pick.
All right. I mean, I think they just do it. They take Ty Simpson. 'Cause even if Aaron Rodgers comes back, he would benefit from sitting for a year. And yeah, if you get your quarterback in second, that's cool.
I think with Dallas Goddard leaving, I think you got to look at this room and got to get a playmaker, someone who had one of the best tight end combines ever, if not the best tight end combine ever. He jumped out of the building, literally. I mean, this is someone who's going to just help Jalen Hurts out. This is someone who can get open. And he's not a traditional tight end, though, so that would be interesting to see how they play him. But this then you have like 3, 4 guys that get open in this offense.
All right, so Chargers, you need some type of O-line help.
Well, there is.
Yeah, ooh, they take that's kind of high, but why not?
You
They
got to
take
put for Keelan really. They
nah,
traded for a cent.
they trade for a center.
Yeah.
I don't even know that ain't gonna lie. Well, who else here? But like not O lineman. Oh, I mean they re-signed. I guess get some dead from the D line. They re-signed Khalil Mack, dude. I guess take R. Mason Thomas because even someone rips a pass, but that ain't terrible.
Jaguars here. We're gonna go with AJ Hawley, someone who produced a lot at LSU last year. This is someone who's gonna need this team that needs safety help. Their safeties did not play that well last season. And yeah, I think this is the best safety, maybe the best player on the board right now.
The bad guy.
I want to say the no, yeah,
Peter Woods. Uh, linebackers you need because I think gonna trade Edmonds, dude.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then the safeties also need. I like Kyle Lewis here. He's a versatile player and coverage is pretty good, I think. Yeah.
49ers. He took Lamar Cooper first. I'm going to go Joshua Joseph here. I think this is someone
Nice.
who is a good rotational piece. This is someone who you maybe consider a 3 down guy, but I think he would fit perfectly in. Backing up Nick Bosa and Mikael Williams as coming in as a third rusher with fresh legs. I think this, as a pure pass rush ability, he's one of the best edges of the class.
All right. Texans again. Who they got available?
All O-line has been there.
Uh, they could benefit from a D lineman, I guess. But, okay. My sources said Toto is the worst linebacker he's ever seen in his life. So they take Josiah Trotter to replace Toto.
Wow.
That was not going well, bro.
I don't want to refresh it. I think it's going to reset the entire trash if I refresh it. Oh!
Bro, PFF, bro.
Well,
We go out, bro.
since you didn't go with the safety last time, I'm going to Kamari Ramsey, someone who's out of USC who played really well this past season. There's someone who can come in and be an immediate impact player on this Chicago defense. I like what Chicago's doing. They're building up that defense.
The Rams. They kind of a complete team, so you can just go out there. Maybe get some dead. Is there a tackle? Terman, dude. Uh,
Edge.
it might just be time here to draft like a dead piece, something that's nice.
Maybe Max Clare, another. Actually, no, I think they re-signed their tight end. Never
Yeah,
mind.
three tight ends. Uh,
Derek more money.
They take Sutton.
On the Broncos, bro.
It's because your pass rush will break if somebody
Yeah, that and I
off the
think
edge.
what's his name? Byron Young really plateaued towards the end of the year. I know he was like start out the season super hot. I didn't really hear much people talk about it, but I feel like he ended up plateauing a lot. Broncos are gonna go running back. We're gonna go Jonah Coleman here.
Ooh,
I think
nice.
there's someone who complements RJ Harvey super well. He's big. He can pass protect. He might be the better runner of the two. And we'll see how RJ Harvey develops. But I think Jonah Coleman is the perfect addition to put next to RJ Harvey.
All right, the Patriots coming off a Super Bowl loss. Isn't Jacobs do like 6'8"?
3.
6'3"?
Yeah.
Probably way taller. Anyways, they not drafting anybody. I think they go look towards the defense this time because I don't think that defense is great. They got some holes. Let's see. Does this Lawrence do good? Is the other dude?
The best one I know here is Derek Moore.
Nice. They go that dude, bro. They go. I don't know these dudes, but not gonna lie.
Jadarian Price round 1. I think you have to go get CV help, and we're gonna go D'Angelo Ponce. Why? Because he's a straight dog. That's why. He's nothing but unfiltered dog. I know he's small, but that don't matter when you got the heart of a champion.
It matters a little bit.
And plus, he had a good combine. He could
Yeah,
jump very high.
yeah, he's nice,
So
but he's just small.
yeah. All right, sir. Appreciate you guys for watching. Tell us, make us, sound us. Tell us where doys.
Oh, what is that, bro?
Yeah, here's the draft. Yes, sir.
What is that?
All the shots you don't make, you miss them all. Every step you take is fake. Watch you crumble like a quake. While we rise above the break, we take out the trash, yeah, we clean it fast. 5% of trash is pretty, this built to last. Don't say I'm my dog, we running fast. All the face they fade so fast. Fuck Jack and Julian, they some ass. Yeah. They are the trash. We the Bengals, they just the tools. Watch them drown if they